Hey guys, my name's Crew and welcome back to another episode of CR3WCraft. This is a vanilla survival server with my friends and I, where we go on and mine up some craft and have a good old time building something. So anyway guys, a bunch of things have been done since the previous episode, especially on the mob farm. Caleb and I have been going off. Actually tonight we built a ton of different things and I have a lot to show you guys. This mob farm is really looking good. I'm liking how it's turning out so far, and I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to start using this thing, start getting my experience, and actually start getting some level 30 enchantments, because I haven't gotten to enchant anything on this server yet. It's been a little bit of a sad run so far, but hopefully this episode we can do it. So let me give you guys the lowdown on the tour of the farm and what's happening here. So Caleb did the floor and into the walls and stuff. I try to do some sort of design going on here. You know, we can't just live in a box. We gotta go with something. And so what I went with is sort of like an arcing area, and it opens up here. You come down here, we got a nice little enchanting room that's sort of sunken down for some reason. I don't know, I like it. I think it looks nifty. And then we'll have to do something over here. For now we got an ender chest. I am planning on doing some sort of anvil, so that way you can, you know, anvil and enchant and ender chest and do all that groovy stuff over there. And then over here, this is where we're going to be storing our potions that we need and spider eyes and stuff like that. And yeah, it's turning out pretty good, dude. I'm really proud with how this thing's happening. So I'll try to hop in here and give you guys a brief tour of what's going on. I guess we'll just break this glass for now. I don't have silk touch, dude, because we don't have any level 30 enchants. So it's pretty dark. I'll light it up a little bit. We'll try not to get zapped from a spider. Oh man, this is some risky business. These spiders are vicious. They are vicious, man. So we went with, though the ceiling's not done yet, don't judge the ceiling, but I went with some sort of, I tried to do a design of a spider face over there. I think it turned out pretty good, and we're just using, you know, nice cyan hardened clay on all the edges, and then we got our spider spawner up there. So pretty simple farm going on there. They're just spawning, you know, the water's pushing them down there, and then this is where it gets a little bit interesting, is they sink down here. Now they're climbing up here and sort of getting out of the system right now, because I hopped in there and got some of them angry. You can see they're like, what is he doing up there? What are you doing, buddy? But they come down here and they sort of get stuck here. Now, you can't actually hit them. You know, hitting them like a normal mob farm doesn't work. So instead what you do, you push this button, and then that gives these pistons, and they actually take quite a bit of damage. I don't know, can we hit it twice? Will they die? Okay, so you're gonna hit the button twice, and then we're gonna throw a potion of harming, or maybe it's healing. I think it's healing. Harming doesn't really work with spiders. I think it might be healing. But anyway, you throw the potion, all the spiders die. You know, you can pull out your looting sword and get the looting benefits, and then you just collect your experience and droppers. And the cool thing is you can actually collect your experience through the little crack in between the two glass. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the farm. It's pretty simple. We wanted something, you know, something nice, simple, and sweet. It actually turned out looking really well. I didn't expect it to turn out this good, man. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I didn't come into this thing with a game plan really at all. I had no idea what I was gonna do. I was like, we need some sort of glass, and Caleb went with the lime glass, and I was like, hey, we'll use cyan and some quartz, and then I added in some white here and there for a nice little touch up. And overall, I think it's looking pretty good. I'm thinking of replacing this quartz right here though, with some nice cyan hardened clay. I think that might add in one final little touch that we need. But I'm liking how it's, you know, dark and evil where the spawner is, and we got this nice, you know, light, open, pretty place. And my goal is to use no torches in here, by the way. We got to use glowstone, and also maybe some sort of glowstone or lamps or something along those lines. We don't really have too many lamps yet from the underwater temples. That'll be on our checklist to do. Here's the redstone, by the way. It's not too complicated. We just have a button, and then I just have a little pulse extender over here, so that way the pistons do extend for quite a big period of time. And you can see this time they all die, and you can sort of sit here And hey, we got 35 string from that one little crush. So just a reminder, the mobs, they don't actually drop experience if you don't kill them, so that's why you gotta use a potion of farming. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it for the spider farm. It actually turned out a lot better than I expected. I was thinking, you know, we were gonna have to build this whole elaborate, awesome looking thing, and I just sort of placed blocks willy-nilly, and hey, it actually turned out not looking too awful. Again, we got some things to finish up. Caleb actually went ahead and brewed us up a bunch of different splash potions in here, which is really awesome, and we're actually gonna be able to use these on the spider farm, and I'm hoping the redstone works all good and we can get our experience and all that neato stuff. But anyway, that's enough of the spider farm for one episode. We got a lot of work done on it, and I'm pretty happy. But I want to introduce you guys to a new sort of project. So I tried this thing out. I think this is going to be the third time of me trying to build this thing, and I'm hoping that this time we can actually get it to work. So what I'm going to be trying to build here is loot chest. I'm going to build some sort of chest thing, and we're going to try out loot chest, see if we can get it rocking and rolling. So, where am I going? I'm supposed to go to my house. My house is the one with the crafting table on the edge of it. Yep, because that's how I mark my house. But anyway, so the idea behind loot chest is there's this service called Loot Crate, and basically there's a whole bunch of different services like this. What are you doing, Mr. Zombie Pigman? What are you doing here? But basically, you just pay some money, and every month they send you a box of loot or cool little gears or whatever, and it just comes with all these fun things, you know, put on your desk, little knickknacks here and there, and fun stuff like that. So what I'm planning on doing is having some sort of system like that, but in Minecraft. So this way, you know, you'll pay some sort of small fee, and I'll basically just, you know, deliver a chest to your house with a bunch of cool little items in it. And that way, I'm hoping, you know, we'll get not only a little bit of money, but we can also give people a bunch of cool things on the server and stuff like that. Because, I don't know, I just thought it'd be a fun idea. For some reason, this chicken farm, I built this before I made my design in my little tutorial that I made on how to build a chicken farm. So it's a little buggy, but hey, it looks like a giant chicken. So I think I need some more hardened clay. Is that a baby zombie over there? What are you doing, man? But now that we actually have some sort of experience, I can actually start AFKing overnight and stuff like that. And this way, we can actually get level 30 enchantment, because the main reason I haven't been starting, you know, huge projects and getting all my gear and stuff like that is because I don't have a source of getting to level 30. So now that we can actually get to level 30, I can start building some cool redstone things, and we can start working on our house. Well guys, I actually just remembered that I bought a bunch of quartz from Nick the other day. I spent a whole lot of money, and I basically bought him out on a bunch of quartz. So I think we have like 5-ish stacks here, and I believe that should be enough to sort of complete our design that we're going for. Now, obviously, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna do this thing. I have the outline. I really like how it's looking so far. It's just a matter of what do I want to fill in with quartz, and what do I want to build with, you know, my other building block. I'm thinking that this is going to be a giant glass window right here that we can sort of look out. And should this be, I'm guessing the floor is going to come up to here, and we're going to use some sort of clay. We should actually have some quartz in the corner. That would look a little bit more fancy. But so we're going to have, you know, clay on this level and a huge open window on this side. Now, this window might be a little big, so we'll have to, we'll trim it up a little bit here and there. I don't know, I'm just gonna get placing on some quartz. I have somewhat of an idea of what I want to build. So guys, as I build here, I wanted to sort of talk to you guys a little bit about you know, just school and the way my channel's been sort of rolling out. I like to do some talking sections in between all the building and action, and sort of, you know, just discuss the way my channel's been rolling and stuff like that. We can also talk about, you know, the future of the server and our plans and going. So this is going to be some sort of window. Are they symmetrical? Oh, I need to fill in this. Jeez, oh man, we got a safety hazard going on here. But I'm thinking they're not symmetrical. This one's definitely a little bit longer than this side, isn't it? Is it longer? This is like a box, and then this one isn't a box. Oh, I see the problem here. It's like, it's coming. Okay, so the sides aren't exactly the same. That's fine. That's fine. We made this side a little bit lower because of the waterfall that we're planning to add. Let's actually, I'm gonna add the waterfall today. That seems like a good place to start. Something nice and simple. So this roof is going to have to be made out of quartz. But anyway, guys, so school has been starting up. Sorry if, you know, the video upload process has been, you know, slower. It's definitely slower than I would like it to be. My goal is always a video every other day, but I've honestly been struggling to produce, you know, 2 videos a week. It's been hard for me just doing that, which really sucks because I absolutely love making videos, and just as my channel seems to be getting somewhere, school starts up and sort of puts a halt on things, which is a little bit unfortunate. And I'm a junior this year in high school, so my classes are extremely difficult, at least compared to the previous years. So just bear with me in these coming months. And no, I'm trying my best to upload. Also, I've been live streaming to YouTube here and there. I think I'm gonna try to come up with a set in stone schedule. I think it'd be really cool. Okay, so this is gonna be like a pool. All right, feel me right now. So don't feel me right now. Okay, feel what I'm saying right now. But I'm thinking of doing. We got to do some sort of, you know, pool here, and it's like an infinity pool. It's not an infinity pool, but it's like a nice pool that you can look out here, look at our giant chicken that we made for no reason, and sort of I want it to be like a patio. But yeah, just know that I'm gonna try to come up with a schedule. That's my next goal. That's on my next to-do list, is to have some sort of plan on what to upload and stuff like that. So we're gonna look out from up here, and then I'm thinking we gotta do like an elevator over on this side. So right here we'll have an elevator. For now, I'll just put like some ladders of some sorts. But then it'll come over here, and then it'll come out, and we'll have like a little bit of a dome going on, and then on this side, it'll come up to there, and then come out. Okay, we gotta get some more quartz. I'm feeling it, man. So it'll sort of come out like this, and this is just a balcony that you can look over and look down there. So then this way, it'll be like a giant, open area right here, and this will be sort of a glass wall. I'm feeling it. Each and every block that we place is getting a little bit better. So I think we're gonna have to connect this line. But the live streams have been absolutely amazing. I haven't been streaming CrewCraft as much, but rather, you know, some mini games with my friends and stuff like that. And that's just been an absolute blast, doing build battles and stuff like that. Also, if you guys haven't seen it, I've actually I put together a little montage. Thomas put together the clips and I edited them a little bit more, but the montage turned out great. I thought it was absolutely funny. It was so fun, man, making that thing, just reliving all the memories that we had. So be expecting to see more of these. Now I'm thinking, should we make this like a little bit lower so that way you can actually see the quartz here on the bottom? Like, that's the whole reason I have the quartz here on the bottom, so you can sort of see it. But if we just end the mountain, we sort of got a mountain in the way of our house, don't we? It's alright, it's alright. So my ideas behind the color scheme, I'm thinking of doing something very similar to the cave spider farm, because I really liked how that guy turned out. So we're gonna have to get some sort of, you know, clay, and also I'm feeling lime green glass. Or maybe we should stick with blue. Yeah, I'd much rather have, you know, a nice blue and light blue, because there's different shades. So we could use blue and light blue and glass and paneling along here. And then we can't have every wall a window, so this wall won't be, this will be an actual wall. We'll fill this, should we fill it in? I guess, yeah, we'll just fill this side in with quartz, because I think that would look the nicest. And I'm actually planning on building some sort of chest storage system that can actually, oh man, this is gonna take a lot of quartz, isn't it? But I want the chest storage system to be able to sort itself. So I want, you know, automatic sorting machine. I actually made one back in the day, all the way on the first CrewCraft server, before I ended up recording everything. So I'm gonna try to rebuild something like that. I think it'll turn out alright. Well, this house, man, it's coming along, you know, slowly but surely it'll be here. Maybe by episode 300 we'll actually complete it. I don't know, dude. I don't know, but it's alright. We're getting there. Now, one thing that I want to try to do in this server is I definitely want to make this house smaller. I feel like I have the tendency of building things just too big, like just too much of it. This door, by the way, I'm thinking it's going to be open right here. I think that would look very good. And we should add in a quartz right there. That doesn't look bad. We'll roll with that. Maybe, oh, we'll add stairs here instead. That's the way to do it. That's thinking outside of the box. And then, should this wall be quartz as well, or should it be glass? We're gonna have to really decide, you know, what is quartz and what is glass. And this wall is gonna be the hardest, man. I have no idea what to do here. So, the chest storage system, I want it to be, you know, accessible in my base, sort of like the main thing, like it's there, but I'm also gonna have to cover it up. So, I'm thinking the best way to do that, this wall looks like some nice glass thing. I'm thinking the best way to do this is to build it in this wall. So we'll have to set up a bunch of chests along here, and then that way this will be, you know, sort of the nice chest area, and then you can walk around here and it'll just be like a nice pretty modern house. Alright guys, well, I have been AFKing at the spider farm for quite a while now. We actually have a few level 30 enchants, which is pretty awesome, but I've been thinking of how this is a very redstone based channel in the Minecraft, and I was thinking, you know, we're definitely gonna have to start building some redstone creations now that we actually have our gear down, our supply is a nice source of experience. We can start creating some of these different redstone inventions. So I decided, I went ahead, we're in my redstone world right now. This is where all the magic gets done, you could say. So this is where I pretty much build, you know, anything out of redstone. We got the lottery machine going on here. You know, there's just all sorts of different things. I think, yeah, here's the chicken farm set up, and this is the sort of bank system. So I've been thinking, you know, what are some things that I'm definitely going to want to build in this new world? Well, I got talking with a couple of the other guys, and I think we've set on the idea of making some sort of carnival. We want to make a carnival. We want to have, you know, all those fun little arcade games, and there's this horse racing game that I made, so we're definitely going to include that. Maybe we could add in the lottery machine and a bunch of other fun, you know, carnival games in there, and just throw them all together. And I think that'll be a nice idea for a community project, because I definitely want to start having more builds and stuff like that where we actually build things together. We could also, we might want to have this is the reflex machine here. We gotta restart the clock, so we'll let it die out, and then we'll place it. Oh, we'll grab a redstone torch real quick. Okay, so we could add this reflex machine. You know, this is where that guy gets shot up and you have to try to time it. Oh, I won. It's really not difficult at all, but that could be a fun little arcade game. You gotta sorta, it's hard because you gotta wait for it to go. Oh, it didn't go that time. Wait for it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, didn't get it, dude. Ooh, this is the hidden armor stand machine. We could add this guy. This thing would be sweet. This was such a fun redstone build. Oh my gosh. This thing is so cool. Look, it's armor stands, and then you can push this button and it hides them. It hides them in the wall, and then you can make them get show them again. Oh, dude, that is so cool. I would love to add that. But yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying these episodes of CRWCraft. It's definitely a lot of fun to hop on a server where all my friends can get on. But yeah, we got some nice work done on the spider farm. It is looking great. And even our house is starting to come along. We added a little more to that. But yeah, we managed to get quite a bit of work done today on the spider farm. That thing is pretty much done. It's officially, you know, finished project, and now we're getting experience from that. Our house is even coming along as well. Next episode, I think we're going to be building a loot crate sort of chest store. I think that'll be a fun project and a nice way to do that. And maybe we can even get started on the carnival, because that sounds super interesting. Oh, this was the hidden minecart station. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this thing. I want to test this out. So it was like, if you're going in this direction, look, it just brings you right up, and then you're on your way, right? Oh, yep, there you go, and then you're on your way. And then if you're coming by and you push this hidden button, which activates the secret trap, then you fall down and you get to enter a secret passage. But it was like, it's supposed to be hidden, you know. You can just either go on top or below. That was a fun little creation. It's huge though, like this redstone, there's a lot going on here. But yeah, we'll be building redstone things here shortly in the future, guys. I just really it's taken a while to get my materials down and stuff like that. So my name's Drew, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. By the way, I have not decided a name for the chicken yet, so if you guys still have some ideas for some names, feel free to leave them down in the comment section of what we're gonna name our giant chicken. I have been reading your suggestions though, and so next episode we will pick out a winner and we will decide what we're going to actually name our giant chicken on the CR3WCraft server. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Adios. I wanted to build a chicken farm that not only could get me raw chicken and cooked chicken, but could also have an egg mode to it. So all you gotta do is flip this switch and turn egg mode on, and it will start collecting the eggs in this chest here. And so you have enough eggs to bake your cakes or whatever you need them for. You can go ahead, turn egg mode off, and it will start shooting them out, adding them to the chicken farm. So it's pretty cool.